Yo. So listen, real quick. I'm gonna tell you something that's really important that I've learned. I've learned this over time. And like I was just telling myself, because I was talking to God, right? Like I was just telling myself, this could just be how God works in my life, you understand? But I'm starting to realize, too, that I don't think that's all the way true. I feel like this is how God works in majority of people's lives, if not all. I feel like God gonna send you the same lesson over and over again until you learn what he wants you to learn from it. You understand what I'm saying? So for instance, if you hanging with a person that you shouldn't be hanging with, and they keep showing you signs that you shouldn't be around them, but you keep hanging with them, they gonna keep showing you the same signs over and over, whether it's in a different form or they say something different, but it's like you gonna get them same signs every single time, right? If it's a job that you shouldn't be at, you gonna keep getting the same lesson over and over. Point being, God gonna keep throwing it in your face until you realize what he wants you to realize. And I don't think he just do that to me, if I'm just being honest with you. I think he do that to everybody. I think for the majority of people out here, we just choose to ignore the signs because we want what we want. And we don't want what God wants all the time. You get what I'm saying? Because if we just being honest, everything that God wants you to do, you don't really want to do it. You get what I'm saying? If we just being honest, you don't really want to do everything that God tell you to do. Because some of the things that God tell you to do, you probably still running from. You probably still avoiding it. Hey, I feel you. I relate to that. Don't get me twisted. I'm not pointing you out. I'm not calling you out. I'm not acting like I'm some perfect dude. No. You get what I'm saying? My point is, though, you might want to start listening to what God telling you and just go ahead and submit to his will. Like, it's one thing to see that something ain't for you and just go ahead and walk away from it. And then it's another thing to see that something ain't for you and you stay there anyway because that's just what you want. Or because you honestly scared of the outcome of what would happen if you do just go ahead and walk away from it. See, one thing I know for certain, two things I know for sure, God did not make us to live in no type of fear. We ain't supposed to live in fear. We ain't supposed to be scared of nothing. Fear is the tool of an enemy. You get what I'm saying? And we ain't supposed to move like that. Now, I'm not going to go hard. This ain't meant to be long either. I just wanted to go ahead and let that be known. Point being, whatever lesson God is trying to tell you right now that you really should be listening to, you should go ahead and hear him out. Cause I know he done told you something that you ain't listening to. Cause he done told me something 3 times within a week. You get what I'm saying? He done told me something 3 times within a week of something that I ain't supposed to be even involving myself in. Yet I still wanted to involve myself in it anyway because that's what I wanted. Listen, I know it's hard sometimes to just go ahead and listen and to submit to some things, you know what I mean? I get it. It be hard sometimes because you want to do what you want to do. You know what I mean? You feel like you know what's right. You feel like you all good. You can tell yourself what to do. But bro, sometimes you don't got the answers, man. Sometimes you don't really know what's best for you. Sometimes you just think you know what's best for you. But your father really looking out for you, man. So I recommend you listening. That's the type vibe that I'm on right now. You understand? You know, maybe we different. You feel me? I don't know. Maybe we different. But I feel like he trying to tell me this so that I can tell somebody else this at the same time. I don't feel like this just meant for me. I feel like this meant for somebody else too. So my point is, start listening. It's hard to listen sometimes. I get it, because you don't want to feel like somebody anything is controlling you. You know what I mean? You don't want to feel like that, and I feel you. But sometimes it's really better to listen rather than act like you know everything that's right. It's not good to be right all the time. Sometimes it's good to learn. You feel me? Sometimes it's just good to learn. And that's one thing that I'm learning for sure. So I just wanted to let somebody else know. You know what I mean? Hey, that's it. You feel me? I'll holler at you.